But I'm just saying it's not really helping when you're having one rule for one and a different rule for someone else. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be giving my thoughts, my comments, i.e. my 2 cents on the outrage. Yes, the outrage taking place in Jamaica about how unfair it is that there was a ship that was allowed to dock, and also other things that some people are allowed to get away with, but the average Jamaican is not able to get away with. I've spoken to 2 of my friends who currently lives in Jamaica, and they have shared their thoughts on how they feel. Of course, they're a bit upset because they feel like it's an unjust system. I agree, Jamaica has an unjust system. It is an unjust system. But it's something that as Jamaicans you can't be surprised about, because this is something that we have known. This has been the case for a long time, especially since from the 1980s. Jamaica has been a country like this. Jamaica is filled with nepotism, favoritism, classism, you name it. It's filled with a lot of things, which are some of the things that I don't like about my country, but I always love Jamaica because you know, good or bad, you have to take it with the rough or the smooth. However, at the end of the day, people are actually suffering at the hands of what is taking place. So it's easy to say, oh, it is what it is, and this has been the case for so long. But when you're the one in it, it's a total different story. And as someone who used to live in Jamaica, I haven't been away that long, I can remember how depressing it felt, how held down I felt, even holding a job. I can remember how bad I felt with that whole, with how the system is. I mean, you know, in Jamaica, if you don't have a degree or you don't have qualifications, you don't get paid a certain way. Which, don't get me wrong, I have no problem with that. However, you also know to get these qualifications, especially if you're like an average Joe, or you're someone who don't have the brightest mind, you don't have the greatest mind, you know. Not everybody is able to learn as easily. Not everybody has a mind that's like a sponge to suck everything up straight away. Some of us, it takes us longer to learn. Some of us, it's quicker. Not one size don't fit all, but we know how it is that if you're not that smart, or you know, you didn't take in as much in high school or wherever, you tend to be your goose cook, or you're gonna have to send yourself back to school, which takes money, and you know it's a lot of money. So we know all of this. It's unfair because, again, you don't get paid if you don't have certain qualifications, and if you don't come from a certain family background, or you're not brilliant, or you can get a scholarship, it tends to be harder for you to propel yourself, to push yourself forward. So we know all of this. This is just the reality of what Jamaica is. So I'm not gonna just say it is what it is, and we know that Jamaica is corrupt, and we know that the system is unfair. I'm not going to just say that. I'm not going to just say that because there are people that are actually going through this, that are suffering at the hands of the system. There are people that are really struggling right now because of this No Movement Day, and there's not much help given to them, which is shocking, guys. It is shocking. Now, in regards to, of course, the tourists being allowed to come to Jamaica and the ships being docked, and the only people that can benefit are the owners of these resorts or hotel, and the average man that would want to benefit are not benefiting. And of course, it's No Movement Day, so again, it's just this whole politics. Now, I do believe it's unfair, right? I do believe it's unfair, but as a Jamaican, you have to understand, you can get mad at the Prime Minister, get mad at whoever, that will change nothing, because Jamaica is run by these private sectors, the man that has the money. Yes, you have the Prime Minister, but you have to understand that those that invest in Jamaica, those that has the money get away with a lot more than the average man will be able to get away with. And it is sad, but it's the truth. And when you look at it, this is why you can find a lot of frustrated people. A lot of people give up and they just go and do anything, scamming, you name it, to feed their family. Don't get me wrong, no situation should let you scam or do none of that. But I'm just saying, it's not really helping when you're having one rule for one and a different rule for someone else. This is ridiculous. However, you have to also understand that not because you see a ship is docked, mean the Prime Minister say, oh, you can do this or you can do that. What you have to understand, those with the money, those men that are in, those people that are in high society, right? They get away with a lot. So the Prime Minister may not even be aware of it. But of course, because these are people that invest in Jamaica. These are people that use their money to be able to get leverage and power, and they get away with a lot. Corruption at its finest. It's how it is. So you can sit there and complain. You see what it is. It's right in your face. As a Jamaican, we are not all equal. It's up to how much money you have, how much power you have. That is how you're seen in Jamaica. Not based on you as a human being. It's where you stand on the ladder. So you can either sit there and complain, because no matter how much you complain, the system is what it is. It's gonna take radical change for it to change. We want it to change. But you can stay there and complain, or you can do something about your situation to pull yourself out of where you stand or where you sit, to make it a better and more pleasant life for your children and your children's children. I have learned in life that yes, it can be unfair when you're dealt certain cards, but what you have to do, even if you haven't been given all the tools, even if it's one or two tools you've been given, utilize what you got. So you have a hand, you have a mouth. Whatever it is, utilize what you have to push yourself forward. Because the truth is, it's unfair. You know, it's unfair that some people get away with this. It's unfair that certain people, they always have the money. They're the ones who always, steal from society. And they're the ones that always climb the ladder. But like I said, at the end of the day, you have to climb. You have to take yourself up and push yourself up, because you realize that, you realize a system that doesn't look out for you. So you have to look out for yourself. Unfair system. That's why you have to make it happen. You have to push yourself forward and not rely on government. Because at the end of the day, if you rely on government, you stay right where you are. And that's my thoughts on it, guys. I.e. my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. And I really do hope that, you're staying firm. And I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, guys. Until next time, Godspeed. Bye, guys.